right, let's rock more Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 at Frosty Faustings. I am Rap with King Jobber, and we've got one hell of a set of sets to bring you today. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing fantastic. It's already been crazy here for the matches that we have seen. Jazzy Drongo going down, kind of wild, but you know what? We got plenty of more hot action coming for you in this cold Chicago tournament. Man, it may be 20 degrees outside, but these players are definitely keeping things heated up here at Frosty Fausting.
That's absolutely right. We're going to do the top 96. So the pool play has led to this point. So now we have the top cut, some of the best from all across the world. And I'm talking not just all over the United States and Canada. We got some of Europe with Pida, that Axel Raven, super good.
Right.
And then Shimokin from Japan. Sorry, not Shimokin, my bad.
Oh.
Kadako Summit from Japan,
yes,
all the way here running these sets. It's been magical.
The legendary Sumito Chipp, just what a player. Playing on Plus R earlier yesterday as well, so seeing him back into the fold, definitely super exciting. Super exciting indeed.
And that's the love of the game. Because, I mean, like, Xrd, this isn't a world tour. This isn't for any kind of points. This is for the prestige, for the honor, and for the fun of one of the best fighting games ever made.
Absolutely, and at the Guilty Gear tournament here at Frosty Fausting.
And speaking of Guilty Gear, we have one of the biggest supporters, biggest bracket runners, and the man who keeps putting Xrd on the mat, pattheflip, coming up next in a match going up against one of the best players in North America at this moment, Lotus.
Yeah, Lotus, always so strong. Pat, again, running all these different events, obviously, every single week, just posting on social media every Xrd event that there is online to play. With that rollback, it's definitely made the community even more stronger than it has been.
No, absolutely, online and offline. It's the resurgence of Xrd, and it's been a beautiful thing, and you're going to see the top just quality play across so many characters, and again, a big match to come here. Representing us old folks with pattheflip here with the Chipp. Going to do his damnedest against Leo Whitefang.
All right, we got the fist bump. Time to jump into the first match here of this block. Chipp versus Leo.
You can't ask for such a polarizing matchup off the rip. One character is nickel and diamond you, getting your knockdowns, getting the setup. The other one just wants to unga and bunga, as one used to say, and get some big damage.
Access to that flash kick here for Lotus is going to have to make Pat just a little bit more cautious in some of these Oki plays, but Chipp has access to a lot of strong safe jump options.
Yeah, it's not like either one is lacking in matchup knowledge. I know pattheflip, having fought Tom and others plenty of times, and already running the set, same side, jump heavy, off the corner, gonna force the burst out. What a throw!
Yeah, scooped out. This guy's a toss all the way into the corner there. Wasn't able to establish any offense though. YRC Wars. And there's the DP finally coming out.
Better for pattheflip, gets launched the opposite way. Nice little IBs here and there, escapes the corner, throws the shuriken, and a beautiful air throw. Chipp's got those in spades.
Oh, faking out the throw option there, just going for the close slash again with the flash kick. You're going to see so many flash kicks here from Lotus. It's just really a get-off-beat tool because Chipp is constantly harassing you.
Oh, the 6P though, getting in the air is going to let Pat get a nice confirm. Trying to get the guts crush. A lot of nickels and dimes. It's going to be enough. Nice sequence, taking that first round.
Yeah, good old stanky leg. I missed it.
Yeah, we don't get air combos like this much anymore in the newer Guilty Gears, but here in Xrd, we're going all the way to the sky. Nice Alpha Blade trying to catch a tech, but nice from Lotus to delay it.
Yeah, and Lotus finally trying to up the movement here. Has been pretty stationary so far in the set, just kind of reacting to what pattheflip is throwing at him. There we go, fireball, dash on in, nice escape. Cold burst though, this is huge for Lotus now. Momentum on their side.
Oh, this is going to do such a big rip. Nice off the wall slump, but the combo isn't in full. Pat with some good IBs, getting tagged, has to be careful.
Able to score a throw, right into the back turn mix. I like going for the dash through back turn P to try and catch the jump. And wow, speaking of catching the jump, scooped out of the skies.
It's a disrespectful grab. That man just goes, whooey. Tossing you like he's working in inventory in the back rooms of Walmart.
It's true, and he throws you so far, too.
All right, find me after the burst. Gonna go invisible, a little hard to see in the waterfall stage at points with a drop kick city. Okay.
Yeah, pressure in the corner, great just box from Pat. That wrist gauge was starting to crank. Blitz Wars, yeah, gonna lose out on the low.
Yeah, air blitz a little tricky because especially you land, you get caught out. But does not block the dust. That's going to be what it takes in the corner to get Lotus that first game. Pat's defense had been solid throughout, but just those little high-low mix-ups coming out, really working out for Lotus.
Yeah, and the big downside here is obviously the health factor here for Chipp. Lowest health in the game, meaning he is squishy. And Leo does quite a bit of damage when he gets those solid confirms.
Yeah, but like a tank, and already a nice starter with the 6 heavy, immediate burst out from Lotus. If Pat can find another one of those, tried it, didn't make a mark.
Still trying to move forward. There's the 2D, set up the Oki with the heavy fireball. Oh, what a burst. Unfortunately, Pat putting himself back into the corner. Now we're in a bit of a scramble situation here. Black B confirmed.
Yeah, a little bit of damage. Gonna get the hard knockdown here. Are we gonna set up shurikens? That's right. But you know what? Get that out of here. Cleared the skies with one good Eisensturm.
That's what we're talking about. The Flash Kick is just such a potent tool for Leo to say, get off of me. One more time, setting out and getting the knockdown. Tries to go for that 5D.
The backdash Gamma Blade, wrong way. All the meter gone for Lotus. Still has a half there. Never mind, he's going to get the YRC. Try to get the anti-air. Pat off the wall with the leaf grab. Nice movement from Lotus.
Yeah, it doesn't even need meter to close that out. Just a nice little sequence. Lotus now sitting at set point. Really looking strong here against Pat, controlling the chaos that can be Chipp's neutral.
Yeah, and Pat, I mean, getting good licks, getting some good momentum all throughout the matchup so far, but Lotus is those big hits meaning so much, but a great 6P for Pat into the Gamma Blade and a punish.
Yeah, the big hits, and not to mention the really big air throws. There it is, took the words right out of my mouth, has been consistently trying to keep Pat grounded with those air throws.
Oh, another blitz and try to go for the air blitz to bring it back, but Lotus waiting until you land, getting a punish for the second time.
Right
nice.
Back dash, baited out into the 6H punish here.
Okay, there's the dust out. Air throw from Pat. Needs one more solid mix-up to finish the job, but the lead grab is not going to work. And now Lotus with a chance. Burst, quarter of a bar, the YRC, guess for game, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, what a beautiful sequence there with a run-through into the axe kick. Just dominating performance from Lotus. And I'll have you know, Pat is one of the best Chipps in North America. So him going down 2-0 like that, that just shows how strong and how much Lotus really has been working and grinding.
Absolutely. I mean, Lotus has been one traveling across the United States for a lot of big events, and you know, regional size, whichever, just to really get that practice in. Knowing that Frosty's around the corner, this is the big Xrd tournament of the year. There'd be other great ones, but Frosty's is the Frosty Faustings. It is the Guilty Gear event of the season.
Faust in the name.
It's right there.
Yeah, if you love Guilty Gear, this is the place to be. You know, we talk about biggest tournament. You said, you know, there are other great tournaments, but it absolutely is the Guilty Gear tournament. At the end of the day, entrance numbers, who cares? Strive is going to close it out because that is the latest Guilty Gear game, and this tournament was built off of the love of Guilty Gear all the way back to the Double X series, leading up to Xrd and Strive, and we get to celebrate all generations. And luckily, right here on Funky P, we're celebrating God's gift, Xrd Rev 2.
It's super sweet. How many players can you say an entire half of a ballroom is dedicated to one series? Yeah. And I talked about it yesterday. Guilty Gear is special. It is one of the only, if not the only, fighting game franchise where generations of games are celebrated, competed in, and just attended at the same time. Like Third Strike and Street Fighter 6 coexisting, that's fine. But there's that gap between 4 and 5 that you don't really see that often, right? Marvel 2 and Marvel 3, they have their divisions, but they still get some play. But you're not seeing like a Marvel 1. You don't see as much MVCI.
You don't
or even
see any
Tekken.
X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Yeah, you don't even see like the previous Tekkens. There might be a cap for like Tag 2, but that's really it. Yeah. Guilty Gear, though, you have from all the way back then till now, 3 big games and just so many people coming to just play them all. Cross-pollination, even unique players. It's super special.
It's one of my favorite things about Guilty Gear. One of my favorite things is getting to watch these great players as well. MAYUMIS up against Lazy.
All right, so Lazy actually having beat Sin to get out of pools in the winner's side. And their reward is fighting a Sin from Japan. And I think MAYUMIS was also playing in Uni 2. Playing Seth, I believe, if I catch that right.
I actually have, I believe MAYUMIS is the player that I am familiar with. I have some interesting knowledge. I was just in Japan over Christmas and New Year's, and got the pleasure to go to Shinjuku Sports Land, where they were running Xrd events and, you know, having a bunch of Xrd players. And MAYUMIS was there just absolutely taking people's money. So seeing him show up here at Frosty Faustings is really incredible.
Yeah, I love that. Again, you know, if he came with Kadako and Summit, it's like, hey, let's take a North American vacation. People keep coming to our country. Let's go visit the US of A and body them. Take their lunch money. And right now, Lazy getting knocked down in the corner. At round start, has some good tools for Axel against Sin. But once, ooh, nice DP against the Super. Once Sin finds like a nice beak driver or this one hit, Axel can be such in a world of hurt.
Oh, but here we go, just sending out the Super. Wow, getting blown up, trying to go for that dead angle there. Now locked here in the corner, Alada just blocks, but how are you going to escape, Lazy? Has access to the DP, is going to get tossed.
Empty leap in the throw, takes the burst. Ooh. Trying to be a hero, and now you're 0. No life there, MAYUMIS first round.
Yeah, that was a risky burst too, considering that MAYUMIS actually did have 50 tension already anyway.
You see the IB there from Lazy. Typically against the Elk Hunt, you'll see IBs to slide it and give Axel a slight advantage, but doesn't really have a consistent answer to kind of stuff it out, or even get a punish. There's the Super off the counter hit, is going to do a grip.
Yeah, and was just allowing MAYUMIS to also hop in and out of the corner over and over. Looking a little lost at the wheel right now. Not too sure how to engage.
And that's just the hard part with really Axel. Once you get knocked down, if people are outside of your DP range, you really don't have fast buttons or ways of challenging people because all of your long-range tools are pretty slow.
Yeah, your best bet is 2K, but you saw playing just outside that 2K range as well.
All right, Melody Chain gets blocked out. Nice FD and a big block on the jump D, but now is the throw, and now Axel stuck in a tricky spot.
Yeah, hit overhead. Gonna take the opportunity with the knockdown to get some of those calorie gauges back. Tried to go again. Nice burst there, shutting down the E.
Now it's a big part again. You saw the IB from Lazy on the Elk Hunt, and then immediately just gets DP'd for their troubles because it's a guessing game. And now MAYUMIS off the wall with these big combos. Has a Super available? There we go.
Yeah, RTL. Another round down. Set point for MAYUMIS.
Yeah, again, Lazy's not doing anything wrong. It's the hard part. It's just you're forced into this Mario Party guessing game. And once you guess wrong, it's so good for Sin.
And Sin has so many great tools to just push forward and press the advantage, especially if he has that calorie gauge ready to rock, charging up the beak driver, your health bar.
One more of those, and that's a wrap with all this meter and the burst Super on MAYUMIS' side.
Oh, just harassing with the 2D over and over. Lazy finally trying to swing back with the 5K. There's the 2H.
All right, a little something, but you really got to make some magic happen. Axel, big damage off of anti-airs in certain situations. It's going to help even this up. Has all the meter in the world. Melody Chain, nice punish with the DP. The Shark Strike going to waste the meter.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate, but still has 50 meter available here. Just needs to spend it wisely. Nice. The 2H punish. Gets the hard knockdown. Just goes right on in for another 2H.
Oh, again, DrifterDane, the Super coming through, forcing the block. Oh, in the corner you go.
And the throw, and just like that, MAYUMIS is going to take it 2-0. I really love the way that he utilized the Fireball Super there just to either create space and force Axel to come in, or to throw it out and go, okay, I'm just going to eat meat so I can now rush you down and have all the resources that I need.
It was so good, and even when Axel, like, Lazy tried to jump over it, just met it with the air beak driver, put him back into there, and said, no, you're taking a one-way trip back to this corner. That's your home now. You're going to take that pressure and just melt to the big damage of Sin and the amount of control that we haven't seen stateside since the likes of Kizzy K.
Yeah, absolutely. Shoutouts to Kizzy, by the way. You know, we all love Kizzy K. Obviously, another player who's played through all generations of Guilty Gear and very proficient in all of them as well.
And proficiency is the name of the game as this top 96 super duper stacked all the way through. I mean, just the amount of people making it into like the winner side, right? Like MarlinPie, Mystic, even like the Arm, who's been always really great at the game. Maybe not really traveling much, but that Ramlethal absolutely nasty. Crocs, who's been like the leader of like the next gen Xrd players.
He has.
With that dastardliness, it's just super fun.
Yeah, Crocs had that great match against Demendo at Combo Breaker last year, where it really kind of felt almost like a passing of the torch in some ways, right? Because Day really does represent that old guard of the heyday, the golden era of Xrd, back when, you know, it was part of Arc Revo and things like that. And Crocs really coming in and kind of picking up the torch. And now he's kind of like in that transitionary period where he's starting to become more of that old guard while we have newer, younger players coming up, right? But speaking of some classic players, we have Fu and DrifterDane coming up to throw it down with the Heyhoon versus Dizzy.
All right, and Fu with a great run in Plus R yesterday, getting like right outside of top 8, but known to be one of the smartest and best players across Xrd. Always a player that when you look at like the field, you're like, oh yeah, Summit is gonna do like super well. MarlinPie, heck yeah, but then Fu is always in the cut, just quiet, calm, and just destructive with this Heyhoon.
Yeah, the Heyhoon. That is what Fu is. Absolutely the Heyhoon. When you think of the character, you think of this player here. And just always so proficient, always so locked down with the execution, because this character does have a few execution hurdles to get those really big confirms, that huge damage.
Yeah, it looked like Drifter has a little bit of the notebook. This is one of the Dizzy Army. We've seen players like Drifter, RTW, and more really just have this character explode in like this renaissance of Guilty Gear, and it's just been an absolute monster of a character. So let's see what Fu can do against the queen of just controlling neutral and controlling crazy.
All right, round start scenario immediately goes for the blue ball.
Nice. 2D, you're going to see a lot of that from Heyhoon. That's going to be number one, just knock her down or set her upper to let this big old fireball come out and just really annoy Dizzy. Oh, wait a minute.
Finally getting a knockdown, set up the Firefish. And yeah, so far it's just a bit of a projectile war at the moment, trying to gain a little bit of advantage. Love the Grandpa Viper there just to get in.
Right, in the corner you go, off the wall. Nice little hit. Nothing substantial yet, but it's been kind of a close one as they're just getting small hits here and there.
Yeah, it's all about just trying to control that space, and now DrifterDane, the first one to really get something started, but Fu turns it right back around.
Yeah, like that. 6 heavy kills the fish, gets the anti-air, has a small lead here. DrifterDane waiting under. Crouching slash into a jump cancel. There's the throw, the best grappler. And a tough spot here for Fu.
Yeah, trying to put out that 2P. You saw a low risk but really high reward button, especially on defense. Able to tech forward into a throw. Really clean, turning things around. Nice block on the overhead attempt and a great escape from DrifterDane. Right, but the key is stored in the ball, Raph.
And it's coming for you. Manual controls, all right? There's nothing automatic about that. We are playing 2 games in 1. And Fu with that first round.
It's, woo, okay, 6H right off the bat. The oos.
Tetsuzanko. Any good fighting game's got a Tetsuzanko ready and raring to go.
Oh, but sniped out of the skies with the Firefish and the laser. Shield up.
I like that. Using that against like the charged fireball, it's going to linger, right? Going to activate the shield fish to get for the attack. Ooh, you were worried about the ball in the back. I like DrifterDane's patience there.
That was also a really interesting little setup there from Fu right on the fly.
Ooh, fireball gets a big chunky hit. It's a more big pressure. Oh, this damage immense. Fu's just back into the blender.
Oh, okay, super jump, just get out, creating that space, no reason to go in too much or else this can happen, right? You get tossed into the corner, hit by a mix-up, and now you're 1 mix-up away from dying, but what an air throw, Raph!
They just keep with the magnet hands, the big grips. Fu, and then DrifterDane returns the favor.
Well, someone in the crowd couldn't believe it.
I can't believe it either. If that was me in the crowd, I'd be out of my chair. Guilty Gear players and air throws are like, they're one superpower.
Oh, great block. Another beautiful back throw. Yeah, get those 2Ps. Try to squeeze out as much damage as you possibly can.
Ooh, brave. Beating that out with the jump heavy and firewalls out. There's the ice spike YRC into a back throw. Now Fu under pressure.
The ice fish and the fire bubble. Just another throw. This is scary. Yeah, spending the burst was just feeling too much of the pressure. Didn't want the risk gauge to build up.
We're finding some chunky hits here. Finally, Fu getting the knockdown, setting up the ball, getting the overhead into the back throw. Now it's time to guess your game.
Oh, blocking the burst immediately into the clap. Puts you right behind the back. Oh!
Not quite.
That was definitely not what Fu wanted.
But
the 6P is going to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Dizzy's a light character, so maybe just didn't drag her down just enough. The super popped her over, and that would have been just destruction there. I'm about to hear, like, the Price is Right, just da-da-da-da, because you just guessed wrong. And that's the hard part, right? Fu playing a character that's a big body in a technical way, but then just works like so much of the other casts like Dizzy or Millia, where goal is to knock you down, set you up into these 50-50s, and make you bleed.
Yeah, it's a lot of characters here in Guilty Gear. Set play is strong in this game.
All right, we're neutral right now. Looking good for Drifter, setting up all the garbage on the screen, making this hard for Coom, and boom. What an air throw off the tech. I like that.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Gets the overhead, not able to actually confirm off the ball. Came back just a little too late.
Well, it's the thing with Haehyun, right? Every time they get an air throw, you know they're just pressing that heavy chop. It's a nice 2-in-1 and such a good button, and what a mix-up.
Nice little combo on it as well. Just when you think the ball is gone, I like the way that Fu sends it off screen and then brings it back right as you're waking up to make you think it's gone for good.
And goes right under the air projectile. Big pressure from Fu now. DrifterDane's got to be extra careful, finds a way out, back to neutral, but we got the big tuner ball coming at you.
Oh, actually saving Fu there in the stagger as well. Great positioning, does get hit by the ice.
Okay, a little 6P, trying to get Q with it. Chunky counter hit, and DrifterDane taking that round.
Yeah, and you can see DrifterDane is trying to play that cat and mouse game when they have the life lead, right? Run away, still be a little active so you don't actually go down into negative penalty, and then just catch Fu making a mistake and overextending.
Yeah, off of anti-airs, off of neutral, all these little things. Like, Fu, all he can really do is throw out the heavy fireball, try to beat out some of the projectiles, and then get a jump heavy and start the party. Nice low with the foot stomp.
Oh, here we go. 2, 3, okay.
Good burst point. Recognizing on that charged fireball, you're able to get out of there. And a run-up grab again from full screen. Dizzy just gets that grip on you. Ooh, what a throw.
The reaction there to YRC the 6H and go for the air throw. Fu not playing like an old man with those young man reactions.
So many good decisions so fast here. DrifterDane though, a lot of meter and a chance, but the big cheese.
Ooh,
Cheat to meet you. Go ahead.
Yeah, able to get over that fireball. That was really clean. Could have really gone bad for DrifterDane.
All right, Fu doesn't want to have to use the burst here, but may have to in this situation. It's going to be another little knockdown into the Firefish. Takes a hit, takes a grab, and you can't do nothing about it.
No, you cannot. DrifterDane tying it up 1-1. We got a set.
Again, holding the burst. It's so important because using that, if Fu would have won the round, would have went into this third round with no burst in a scary spot against Dizzy. But then at that point, DrifterDane set it up. I got a grab. You can't burst this. This next hit's guaranteed. And Dizzy's always guaranteed a hit after her grab. Super 100%. Strong.
Yeah, one of the best grapplers in the game when you really think about it. Nice rising JK. Goes straight for the knockdown. Charging up the axe kick. But yeah, DrifterDane able to escape with that. A nice super jump air dash.
All right, Dizzy time. Ice Fish coming out. And you really got to take it. The fish is a hitbox. It will absorb a hit and let Dizzy get a full combo. So it's so hard to press her and pressure her out of her own just offense.
And the hitbox covers like, if you, it doesn't matter how big your hitbox is. It touches the fish, it's going to absorb that over Dizzy. We've seen that with things like level 3 misfire from Johnny before.
It's crazy. But okay, crazy right now is Fu getting a lot of hits and turning this around. Air throw from DrifterDane's going to miss the mark. And Fu with a big lead, going to get the super chi, and here it comes.
Oh, goes for the little hop.
Nice, Hayabusa. Match point.
Fu looking really strong here. No burst though, about half burst coming into this next round. DrifterDane is sitting on a full stack, spends it immediately. That's smart, you don't want Fu to get that hard knockdown.
Oh, and beats Fu, airborne, using up all the FD, all the tension gauge to FD. That's a big win for DrifterDane. If you can keep Fu low on meter, you can make some big magic happen with Fu setting up a throw setup. And that's a lot of damage on that grab.
Oh, and I like the close slash there, just trying to catch the jump attempt.
Shield fishes out. Nice chunky hit. DrifterDane getting that offense going. And a great tech, our first one of the match.
Oh, and that knockdown is going to be massive for Fu here. Yep, going straight for the knockdown here. Set up another ball. Has about 75 meter RC. That, oh, no, just went for the jump. Knew that they wouldn't be able to get it, but closes it out anyway.
Superb match from both players, though. Fu with the 2-1 over DrifterDane, but DrifterDane's Dizzy's grown so strong and become such a proficient player with the character. I just saw like some tweets on social media. DrifterDane was just like Davo telling him like, "You don't look like you should be doing this well. Stop that." I'm just like, all right, buddy.
But hey, I mean, the Dizzy army is going strong. They are sharing a lot of the tech. You know, they are building their skills. I mean, we had a Dizzy player win Frosty Faustings previous years, right? That was Ray the Warrior.
And he's
RTW.
here in bracket too. Yep.
He is in brackets. It's going to be exciting to see. But we got another three-letter name coming up. KTP is going to be coming up on the 6th. KTP also, funny enough, I ran into in Japan.
I love that. Just in the holidays, you're like, what? Hey.
We just walked into the arcade and then they're there playing games. I'm like, hey, what's up?
That's what's up. You never know. That's the fun part of I imagine, of you go to Japan and you go to one of these great, at least during like the holiday season, and you go to one of these amazing arcades that you know the community really celebrates and has fun at, and then all of a sudden it's just like, hell yeah. The scene comes together. Everyone knows that same thing. I'm in Japan playing the best fighting game with the best community for it.
Yeah.
But their opponent from Japan, Beto, coming out here, and again, I love it. Just like one would go as a group to Japan and enjoy being a tourist there. The Japanese contingency grouped up and came through here to have some fun in Chicago. Even like Harada's here.
Yeah, I know. Harada always comes to Frosty Faustings. Really just loves his time.
People are just like, yeah, y'all see Harada, but have you seen Harada at Target? Or people are taking selfies with him at JCPenney? And it's like, what is going on?
He's doing his shopping, all right?
He's just trying to get some clothes at a nice discount, and people are like, hey, Harada, I got you on those pants, bro. Hold on. Just make my character a little bit better. I got you.
It's always a good time here. Love to see the community show out and the developers show out as well. You know, Arc System Works has a presence here also, right? They do have the Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact and the Sandolphin setups over in the other ballroom here. So, you know, they're out here showing some love to the community and, of course, showing some love to the Xrd scene as well. Axel versus May.
Yeah, the Axel from Japan. There's been a few that's come to the United States, like Yosuke and Shimonkin. But Dabeto, the next in line for the Axel Mastery from Japan. I'm really curious to see as a Axel player myself in Xrd back when, during like the heyday of up until like the Strive era, right? Just amazing what this character can do in the right hands. It's difficult because you get smothered in a game that's so proficient on offense and knockdown when you don't have, you only have a DP and that's really it, right?
Yeah, and it's a grounded DP, so it's kind of bad. You know?
Yeah, it has its problems, but there's some great stuff that Axel can do in the right hands. Against May can be tricky. May's big damage, big hitboxes, and a lot of ways to just sneak in and blow you up.
Yeah, May is definitely a strong character there. The showmanship. Yeah, let's go.
Teasing it from the Beto. All right, Axel versus May. Let's see. Already round start, 3K, just to kind of catch maybe something going forward. Immediate burst back, putting May in the corner. I like that into the anti-air.
Yeah, one of the things about this matchup that I feel like does kind of benefit Axel is that May is very airborne, right? And you mentioned before about how Axel can get some really big damage off of certain anti-airs.
True, but at the same time, one jump heavy like that, hitting out a normal, because Axel extends his hurt boxes so far, it can be super scary.
Now harassment here with the Dolphins. Does get caught by the 6K, and there we go into the bomber.
And 6K is not upper body invuln. That is just hitting right above him, and KTP is just not hitting those normals in the right spot.
Oh, but yeah, just falling down with the anchor. Got to be careful with the angles on those 2S's.
Right, she would close out the round here. Axel, not known for having a lot of guts, taking a big chunk of damage, and the OTG Guts Crush will do it.
And you can see KTP's practice in Japan already starting to pay off here.
Unless
Ooh, parry at round start, are you kidding me?
Not even a low parry, that was the high one, guessing any kind of button, and so much damage off of that.
Heaven can wait.
Okay, blocks it out into the backdash, but there's that jump heavy again. Try to contest it, big counter hit, and look how much life he lost.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and burst there. Didn't want to hold the Dolphin Oki. And then the dead angle. Yeah, spending everything just to stop the momentum here from KTP and reset the situation.
I like that, a backdash to make some space, but immediate RC combo into the knockdown. There's the Dolphin, overhead kiss, and this is gonna be a chunk.
Might actually be dead here. Yeah, 6H. There it is. KTP getting game number 1.
I think May just needs much less opportunities than Axel will. Axel's grounded damage not that great. The anti-air damage sure can be super good, but taking the risk of trying to challenge May in a battle of normals, so scary.
Yeah, she's got some of the beefiest normals here in the game, and I like that, catching the Dolphin with the 3K this time.
One of the only buttons from Axel. It's a nice low that's plus on block, so it has some good utility. It had a generous hitbox, but KTP finding a low in the knockdown, party time.
Oh, no, got caught holding back. DP is going to be blocked right there into the overhead Kisu.
And so much damage off the command grab. Challenging with that 6 heavy, eating all this damage. Nice burst on the dust.
That was a beautiful pickup off of the beach ball, too. Burst comes out from KTP, going to get knocked out of the skies, but no, the Renson. Huge whiff.
And looks like that, massive damage incoming. Extending it with the RC, and we're going to need one more hit here. Wake Up Super is going to be blocked out. No mind.
Wow.
Hellfire.
And just like that, DeBetto is right back into this. Gets the cross up. Too far away for the 6H. Got to be careful here.
There's the counter to try to get the air grab, but nice jump slash preemptive to stuff out the air throw.
I'm honestly shocked that we didn't see the 2S come out. That was a perfect angle, but I'd already committed to chasing to the skies.
Absolutely. Last chance here for DeBetto in the winner's side. There's the good anti-air damage, the backdash to make that space again. Into Sparrowhawk, stuffs up the beach ball, more pressure afterwards.
Oh, nice catching right to the Axel Bomber. Keep it short and sweet, get that knockdown.
And you see, like, DeBetto waits after the air combo, knowing that sometimes people can air tech after Axel Bomber and set stuff up. Ooh, double low. Triple low.
Oh, baiting out the DP. DeBetto on his last legs here. Gets the 2S into the confirm here with the Bomber. Can we close this out? Has to clutch it. There we go. Nice confirm, staying alive once again, Raph.
Barely. Good presence of mind though from KTP after these combos. Not to tech in the air, just hit and fall down so they don't get hit into an air reset from Axel's far-ranging anti-airs. Sparrowhawk, okay, forcing the block. Beach ball though is going to make that difficult. Oh no!
Yep, into the belly flop. Able to catch right at the end, set up the Dolphin to keep you locked down in the corner. No air escape.
I love that, taking a ride on the Dolphin up that high in the sky. It was so sick. And a call out though, the 6K from DeBetto. He's got a super available, got the DP instead it's overhead kiss.
Yeah, and DeBetto has no burst available here. Might get it back right before they die, but it's going to be risky. Yeah! Damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? You got it back. You got to at least try to spend it.
And KTP just kept that really nice. You had to do a delayed burst to beat out that last Dolphin, and just once again just running through Axel. The hard part to get into that matchup is just you can play your distance game super well. You can try to keep these characters out, but the problem is everyone's hitboxes are so generous that trying to play a long-range game when you have those extended hurt boxes like Dalsum and other characters, Axel just gets counter hit from downtown, and then immediately their life just goes shoo.
Yeah, Axel definitely, you know, you're an Axel player, so you understand the character has some issues in Xrd, but I'm really happy to see multiple Axel players here in top 96, right? That means that they're just learning the matchup as the years go on, and sometimes it takes years for these characters that are a little bit tougher or have a little bit difficult time to rise up.
No, it's true. And again, the full cast going to be on display here. And again, Axel can do so much fun stuff. Even if he's not an exciting character to watch, people are just like, why would you play him? He's kind of boring. But it's just like, it's how it goes. It is exciting, and I'm glad you appreciate that. But people look at the characters like seeing, they see what Axel does, and it's like, yeah, I'm fine. I want to party, and we're going to party soon with our next match as we have one of my favorite folks in the Xrd community, one of the nicest guys you will ever meet, Mr. K.
Mr. K coming through. Going up against Pida, representing the Czech Republic. So it really is an international affair here at Frosty Faustings.
And I've known Pida for a long time, and it's always been such a very strong player from the Europe region. But it was just funny seeing them post yesterday about like, yeah, so I had a good job. I beat, you know, Kadako M+R on stream. But then, like, it was weird because everyone in the crowd just started chanting USA. I'm like, What? Hello? It's like, folks, let's do our North American scene a favor and bust out like a globe every now and again and take a look. It'll help a little bit.
Isn't there a flag literally on the...
They don't know what that flag means.
You're right. You're right.
They don't know.
Oh, my God. Well, this should be a exciting match as well. Oh, we're doing live surgery.
Making sure our equipment is ready. That's a classic stick, too. We're playing on some just good old-fashioned hardware, right?
Old school here. I love when people come up with really old sticks. People who are still... Oh, Raven!
It's a combination. Pida known for the Axel and the Raven.
Yeah, we got Raven coaching from Raven themselves. That's crazy. Says, get hit. I really like that. Get hit.
Get excited. Just be just I can't. I'm just going through my mind of like, I can't say this. I'm not allowed to say this. I'm not allowed to. No, just get your rocks off. That's the thing. Heaven or hell, let's rock.
We know what Raven likes. We know Raven's a freak.
But Mr. K, though, big comfy, big chone. Known for the Leo White fan, but you to be full of surprises, all right? Never trust a button check, but...
Yeah, of course. And, you know, it looks like we probably are going to be coming through with the Raven for Pida, and y'all already know what Raven's about, right? You get command grabs, you get hit while in your stance, you build up that Hego meter, you get excited, and then you get big damage and you're able to cash out. And that Raven cosplay is actually so clean,
it's
by the way.
solid.
Just want to shout it out.
When you're done, you got to go pose off with them, all right?
I should.
Get that picture. But, okay, the headsets are on. Wrong side, buddy. Hold on. Really fix your stuff. About to have a fun match with the, Pida Raven. I wish it was a Chipp player, though, because it'd be the Pida Chipp.
Pida Chipp.
It would have been too good.
That would be. On brand. I could go for some Pida Chipps right now, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that does sound like a nice little snack. For sure.
Nice and light, you know, while you're running around in the venue.
Yeah, we've got a busy day. I mean, this is day 3. Thursday was a fun little startup. Yesterday was insane with the amount of fun and amount of matches, and then today is just going to be the big finale for so many of these great games.
Absolutely, and now we get to jump right into it. It is going to be the Leo White Fang. The Potemkin was just alive for the button check, like you mentioned, Raph. So Leo versus Raven. Oh, I get now why. You know, people just saw the red, white, and blue on the check flag and said, "Oh, that's America, right?"
Oh, right, they're from Texas. Oh goodness, let's go. Oh no.
Letting the intros rock.
All right, the king has arrived. Rest in peace, Leo's long hair. Strive took so much away from you.
All right, round start goes immediately for the fireball there. Kind of predicting that Pida was going to back off. Raven has such a good air game with that dive, that unique air dash. There's the scoop. And fireball YRC into the set play, just waits for the flash kick.
All right, big repressure here. Pida just guard bridge going up. Didn't get the IB into a grab on the 6 heavy, eating so much damage here.
Oh yeah, but look at that excitement gauge building up.
Ooh. That dash from Raven, so strong, has invulnerability during it. Can be very hard to press up in neutral, and now Pida getting massive damage and almost at full excitement.
Oh yeah, but that 2H gonna whiff. Unfortunately, there's the dead angle. Get off me. Needs to somehow take control of the momentum of this match here.
Nice drop with the knee, counter hit into the needle. Pida round 1.
I like the way that Pida backed off and was playing a lot more of a footsies game, knowing that you only need 1 or 2 hits to actually close out the round. No reason to dive on in against a character who's dangerous in close quarters.
All right, knockdown time. Puts out the orb just above, forcing Mr. K to have to just sit there and wait. Oh, we are excited here, but the 6P from Mr. K doesn't take the burst, even though with the jump cancel.
Yeah, but you got to make something happen, do something with that excitement gauge here. Of course, it does allow Raven to get follow-ups on the command grabs, but now Mr. K is looking out for those command grabs after getting caught in round 1.
All right, starting to drain down. Although we find a nice sand heavy. Oh, almost come under the grab. That would have been huge.
Oh, I like it. RC into the 5P, but does get caught by the super wild and back turn.
All right, giving a hearty shake. The slaps. Look at his face during it.
And the kick there right at the end.
And I just, it's made of rubber. Like, look at that arm just going for a loop. This character's limber as can be and just as crazy as possible.
Like Mr. Fantastic.
Oh.
Arms built like elastic here, Raven.
Dwah, Mr. K. Some opportunities in that last game, just not able to get these solid knockdowns and force like the back turn mix-ups or any kind of fireball pressure. Even when they first get their chance, there comes just a burst from Pida, and now full back to excitement.
Yeah, that's one of the downsides about throwing out the fireball in this matchup as Leo, is it is kind of just a free excitement gauge buildup for Raven. But Mr. K has kept the pressure up, not allowing Pida to actually get any kind of value out of it.
Oh, here we go, Mr. K. Can we close out here? Lots of guts on Raven, though. So hard to finish the job. We're going to need one more small hit or even an air throw. Uh-oh.
Slash, tries to go for another dive in, no one home. Woo! Running straight through the fireball. Of course, Raven's dash with that teleport really clean.
All right, the burst. Mr. K unfortunately doesn't hit the mark. Gets slammed, jammed, and Pida on match point.
I love that button, just twirling his arms around each other.
Yeah, he's got that reach, is going to get to you. That makes it a little hard for Leo. Having to beat these buttons is no small feat. And Leo just a little stubby.
At least didn't get blown up after going for that flash kick.
Okay, the dive in, goes for the swoop into the orb, building up more excitement. I love that. The hesitation, trying to force a reaction out.
Double swipe, getting even more of those excitement gauges. Scratch again. Look at that tension gauge as well. Just goes for the YRC.
All right, guess for game here. Mr. K can't afford any mistakes. Even a command grab will seal the deal here. Okay, finally, back turn time, but immediately met with a burst.
Yeah, burst, and then just sends out the needle to try and slow, but puts themselves into the corner. This is dire straits right now, Raph.
Okay, though, gets the restand. One last chance. No super here for Pida. Has to take the unblock. Nice shakeout, jump out of the corner.
And now side swap. There's the command grab. No follow-up, though, because we didn't have the excitement gauge. The scramble.
Oh, but the backdash into the wiggly arms from downtown. What a great presence of mind as Pida's defense. Stellar through all that, choosing just the perfect moments to burst, when to press buttons, when to backdash, getting out of the blender and forcing Leo to work extra hard.
All that coaching from Raven themselves absolutely helped. Got on stage and told him the whole match. It says, I played this a million times. I am literally the character.
Just hit him with the pool noodle. You're going to be okay. What's Leo going to do? What's a lion to a raven?
That's right. Lions can't fly.
Not at all. Ravens hold a grudge, too. Those are some smart birds.
They are smart.
Like, you mess with them for years, they'll know who you are.
They can talk. You know that?
They can. I've heard.
That's scary. So can crows. That's really crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, that's why. That's a character for only the smartest of players, right? Only the biggest of brains can handle that raven.
Some people might have issue with that statement. But up next, we are going to be having Yousagi up against White Beast, a pretty classic matchup in North American Guilty Gear. Going to be an exciting one. So many good matches coming up. And we even have RTW on the horizon as well. We mentioned him earlier, right? A former Frosty Faustings champion coming up to try and claim the title once again.
Absolutely. Love to see RTW make that magic happen. But before that, Yousagi versus White Beast. Johnny versus Millia Rage. Not a lot of Johnnies yet on stream, but Zwynot already in losers. So that's one of the big ones that I already saw. Yeah, losers bracket Zwynot. So those are like the two Johnnies that I think, I come to mind currently in North American Xrd. Those two have been, Yousagi and Zwei, have been really doing a great job with this super strong character when not a lot of people really are representing him despite his strength. Yeah, it's a lot of execution, it takes a lot of time, but is one of the best characters in the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Incredibly strong character, and it's nice to see that they are carrying the torch and doing really well with the character. But who sent Zwei to losers? Do you know?
I don't remember. I didn't look back at that pool. I just remember seeing that's why was sent there. And again, that's just a testament to how insane this tournament is.
Yeah.
Every pool match could have been an upset in some way.
I mean, the amount of Japanese players that came out is kind of crazy. It feels almost like the old days, right, with the level of Japanese players that we have. We're just missing Kazunoko.
Well, he was too busy playing in a Street Fighter tournament this week, and he got like top 3.
That's right. He's all in Street Fighter. He knows what he's going for the money, you know.
He'll be back. He won't come to the other games. Something new comes out, tickles his fancy, and put that Kazunoko spin.
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
Everything. Remember back when everyone thought Yamcha was bad, and then he just won CEO without having like any combos or any Oki. Just that much of a skill diff. Good times.
Good times. Good times are coming up for this match. Here's Yousagi Johnny versus the one and only Woot Boost with Millia.
We're gonna let the intros rock here. Oh no, we aren't. Aura farming Johnny, skipping his intro. Round start, immediate far slash there from White Beast. Yousagi not used any coins yet.
And if you're Millia, you're A-okay. Millia's, again, this kind of matchup, yeah, Johnny can outclass you in damage, but Johnny's going to have to take those mix-ups if he gets the knockdown. But unfortunately, White Beast still in the burst there. Big block from Yousagi, and now it is Millia in the blender.
Yeah, I mean, now we're sitting at level 3 as well. Yousagi, whoa, mashing on that close slash. I do not blame White Beast.
Okay, tricky spot though. Level 3 Mistfinder still available. That hits. Johnny can melt, but crouch confirm. Meaty disc. I like this pressure from White Beast, putting it on, but still waiting and representing, knowing that that Mistfinder can spell doom.
Yeah, not only that, but the level 3 misfire, while it's strong, also makes the mist cancel so much faster here. Meaning you're not going to punish Johnny on anything unless he whiffs.
All right. The big toss, and that was all that guard gauge cranked up to maximum.
And then the scoop, best grappler in the game.
Dizzy, when you come up, we'll call you that next, but Johnny's on the screen right now.
Hey, Johnny gets big combos mid-screen. Uh-oh, it's danger time, Raph. 6K mortal counter.
The kick is good, and there's extra point. Comes through big, but we don't get the Zwei. We don't get the knockdown. We do get a mortal counter Mistfinder.
All right, so all things considered, not bad for White Beast after that.
Yeah, not bad of losing half your life, right?
But you're Millia, so you could have lost way more.
All right, good little burst there on the Lust Shaker. Double YRC, but a good heavy slash in the knockdown. Heavy disc, but good point for a backdash.
Oh, no setup there. No disc, Secret Garden, anything. This time sets up the disc.
Okay, air dash cancel. Nice block on the Bad Moon. Real bad there as now Yousagi.
Oh, this ain't Strive, White Beast.
I like the idea, though. Try to burst the early Mistfinder. One of the hardest characters to burst in the game. First thing against Johnny just feels like a nightmare. And you'd think like, oh, cool, he can't reach and catch me from bursting in the sky high all the way in that corner there. Nah,
yeah.
Yousagi ready.
Very, very well played from Yousagi. White Beast taking a second here to think. They've been playing really well. Movement has been on point. They've been keeping pace. It's just closing out those rounds that has been a little bit of an issue here. Fastfall is going to get caught by the 5K.
All right.
Too far away from the 2S, unfortunate.
All right. Burst, try to avoid getting coined up, but again, that's the third burst that just does not work out for White Beast. Still though, got Johnny in the corner here. Use the pin just to add some more pressure here. YRC just to extend it, but Yosagi's good blocks.
Oh my god, nice anti-air, big counter hit as well. Gets to go for some set play.
Like that, keeping Johnny on lockdown with the sweep. Catches the Bad Moon, gonna just throw another disc out there. Uh-oh.
Oh, stuck to the wall, that is dangerous. Johnny's still sitting at level 3 Mistfinder. This one's gonna hurt, stuck to the wall.
All right, there's this Y. Bakusai for the unblock. Yep. Tries to fly away, nice backstep.
But a beautiful jump over and punish from White Beast. Right. Gotta watch out for the burst here on Usagi's side. Big trade.
Oh, clean backdash though. The smoothest man in Guilty Gear just sliding out of pressure like it's no one's problem.
And White Beast had the right idea, just stopped a little too short. Millia is a bit stubby, definitely stubby compared to Johnny. Fast fall into the throw. Goes for the hair card, gets the burst out from Yousagi. This is looking like a really solid round here for White Beast, in full control. Into the knockdown, yep, pick up the pin. Make sure you can get that knockdown in the air. And we're cooking up a perfect here. Secret Garden.
Nice. White Beast taking that round. All just immaculate. Getting the perfect Millia round. Everything just working out. Using that secret garden. Using the roll up into the dust. The anti-pressure buttons. Everyone falls for it at least once.
That was really smart, too, because Yousagi has been consistently going for 5K options at round start to try and counter White Beast.
Okay. A big grab, too. Bad Moon will get into the blender. Millia blocker.exe is activated. So far, Yousagi is losing.
Well, trying to jump out. Does get caught.
Okay. Ran up, gets caught out. Level 2 Misfinder. Eating a chunk of damage here into this Y with the knockdown.
Yeah, I love that Yousagi is trying to cut off the pin, but there we go. White Beast finally able to pick it up.
Oh no, jumped into the corner. That's going to lead to a huge combo here.
Oh my god, level 2 again. Blocks the burst of the RC on the Zwei.
And there's the round ending up as Yousagi 2-0 over White Beast. Unfortunate to see because maybe was hoping for a goal burst on the wake up instead of getting the OTG burst, which is going to be punishable blue burst. Yousagi ready for it, getting that huge damage, finishing the job. And White Beast is going to have a second chance on losers, but had some momentum in that second half and almost brought it back.
Almost. I was excited. I wanted to see that go to a Game 5, but good props to White Beast. Still in this, I believe. Yeah, that was winners round 2 of Top 96, so we're definitely going to see more of White Beast later on. But our next match coming up is going to be Lane Lover 2006 up against RTW. Did Serial Experiments Lane come out in 2006?
I mean, I don't know if it did or didn't.
I'm going to check that right now.
They can still enjoy it at the very least.
but I'm wondering the 2006, or maybe that's just their date of birth.
That's what if I see a year, then that's like what I think about first, right? And then I think about it, I'm like, this person's potentially 20 years younger than me.
Oh my
as
God.
I like crumble in the dust.
Wikipedia sucks. Just give me a year. When did it come out? Oh, it came out in 1998. That's
okay.
way earlier than 2006. Wow, I'm a fake fan.
Looks like you got something to watch when you get back home.
Oh, I've watched it.
Okay, never mind.
But yeah, and then we got, of course, a former champion, RTW.
That's right.
On up. Dizzy.
Representing the Dizzy Army and Puerto Rico, my man RTW streams, hangs out. Was in my chat, I think, when I was watching a Grand Blue tournament the other weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Just chilling, vibing. RTW just comes in, hangs out. Super nice person.
Yeah, he just loves to chill.
Yep, loves to chill and loves to just play such a cheap, disgusting, and rude character. But, you know, you can't be mad at the guy because he's just super nice.
I feel like the nastier your character is, the nicer a person you are. You get all your aggression out in the character, you know? We
have some real jerks out there. Who play jerk characters, so I mean, like this Jobber guy, God.
Yeah, playing Slayer, right?
What an a-hole.
I hate him. But I love this player right here, Lane Lover on the Slayer.
Speak of the vampire himself, we're getting Dandy over here. And this is interesting because Slayer, yes, is going to have a problem with all the garbage Dizzy puts out. Fish, Slayer loves to drink some blood. He's not about fish or ice spikes or anything like that. He's a hot-blooded individual. But if he can get the party started and get up close and personal, Dizzy will melt like the ice she puts out, and it can be very dangerous.
Yeah, that is literally the entire matchup, just trying to get in. It's getting in that is the hard part. Slayer has that very on-rails movement, very predictable movement here, so RTW is going to try and capitalize on that. Going to capitalize on this Black Beat combo.
And it's also very difficult to keep Slayer on lockdown, so all this Oki doesn't mean much against a man that can backdash, jump cancel, and try to escape. So we'll see how RTW accounts for it. Oh my goodness, went for a burst bait, wasn't there.
Yeah, really unfortunate. Ray is going to be holding on to that burst for dear life here. Not the kind of person to just burst immediately.
Okay, air throw's good for RTW in the corner, setting up some fish. Far Est, Ice Spike YRC, you're in jail now.
Oh, yep, and the Mappa Hunch getting beat out by the Fish. That's one of the most frustrating parts about this matchup is Fish basically shuts down your Mappa Hunch. It's not going to be a good approach tool like it might be in some other matchups.
Yeah, and a lot of his moves are just these big single hits, like the 6 heavies. Even other stuff off Dandy step, but finds a nice hit into the Helter Skelter. RTW under heavy pressure, and now this is pretty much the round. Nice burst though, hold on.
Yeah, that's the opportunity that you definitely want to burst that. Try to go for that 5P anti-air, which is pretty good for Slayer, but does get caught.
Oh, didn't cancel into the Dandy step pile bunker, but that counter hit into the crosswise heel. Eternal Wings, sayonara. Never mind! What a mash out!
Wow! I think with different routing there, you would have been able to go for the kill, but opted just to try and close out in a stylish way, and now he's gonna die for it, Raph!
All that and all that's gone. Giving your opponent a second chance. Do not test RTW's mash outs. Because I know on Eternal Wings you can get
you get the 5H
combo or something after it, right? But didn't go for it.
Yeah, you get 5H there, and then you could just go for an air route, probably close it out with Crosswise Heal.
All right, a little rough. Giving RTW a little bit of a charity hit, but you know, I'm seeing some good stuff from Lane Lover. Definitely have opportunities to just has to close out.
Just a few drops here. We could just lock it up. They could definitely take this.
Okay, try to backdash jump, but still under lockdown. Oh, I spiked YRC. Too strong in the burst, just deleted too. Rough.
Now lockdown here. It is pain. Tried to map a hunch on out, but again, it's not going to really work. There's too many obstacles in your way to map a hunch in.
Yeah, now match point for RTW. Recognizing that, yeah, if I just hit these perfectly spaced ice spikes to hit those YRCs, I can keep Slayer from doing much, and you saw the fish just absorb the hit too. Tough spot for Lane Lover.
Yeah, but now lockdown in the corner, setting up the fish, which is going to lock Slayer down even with the backdash cancel and the jump. And there we go, Fish once again taking the brunt of the pile bunker, allowing RTW to capitalize, and it is just an endless stream of sea creatures.
All right, here we go again. Gets the jump out finally, makes the escape, but get caught crouching. You got to burst, try to use it there, survives just a little longer, but the chip out, nothing you can do.
Yeah, no burst, no tension, no options. RTW moving forward.
Oh, Lane Lover just having a fun time of it, though, despite it all. Getting a chance to play against RTW on the main stage. A bit of a treat, and just having a good talk about it.
Yeah, probably knows. Yeah, I probably should have gone for a different confirm there, you know, gone for something with like Footloose Journey. But still, it is all just vibes here at Frosty Faustings. These players are just having a wonderful time, you know, learning from each other and pushing each other to be better and better in Xrd.
Yeah, it's been a spectacular show and back and forth between all these amazing players. So many good characters that after that marathon, I'm going to need a little bit of a cooldown. And we're going to have that just here, a small little break. But more Xrd Top 96 action will be coming at you at Frosty Faustings in just a moment, so stay tuned.
We told you it wouldn't be long. We are back with some Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, and we got a great match lined up for all of you, don't we, Raph?
We sure do. Off the grip, continuing this Top 96. One of the best Guilty Gear players in North America of all time, Kyohei, a.k.a. MarlinPie, coming up on the sticks, representing Cali, but New York at heart.
For sure, for sure. And then on the flip side, we have Florida's own Mystic, one of the best, if not the best, Baiken player in North America here, really tearing it up at every single tournament they go to. This is a top 8 quality match, and we are just in pools.
It's crazy, but that's just how stacked this event is. I mean, looking at like the brackets, right? We saw Lane Lover fall to RTW. That was a top 24 qualifier. Solstice versus Pida, like Ram versus Raven. That's going to be an insane one, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
And let's see. There's a couple more I want to shout out, just looking at how insane this bracket has been so far, right? This is to qualify top 24. Crocs and Socks versus KTP will be a matchup to get to that next level. It's just banger after banger throughout this top 96. These matches just insane, bro.
Man, when we get to top 8, you're going to wonder why so many names are missing.
We saw how strong MAYUMIS' Sin was, and then sliced bread cut right through that Sin and made it to top 24. But now it's going to be the Eno versus Mystic's Baiken here, as MarlinPie has had many a character in his lifetime in Xrd, starting with the Zato being insane, making a top 8 at EVO, doing it for New York, then having the Slayer, but now with the Eno showcasing that amazing execution.
Yeah, pretty locked into this Eno as well, thanks to Sarah, but that was, a beautiful air throw, just shutting down MarlinPie to Tommy Matt as well, putting the pressure on.
Right, no overhead there from the Ozan-sen. Took a big treat, nice counter hit though. MarlinPie now gets the knockdown, but gets thrown for the troubles.
Dash on in, nice. with the blitz. But a burst comes out here from Mystic. They're confident. They want to take this.
Scary spot here. Nice to Tommy Matt, but gets out. HCL. Big grab again. That's into the corner. Really nice from Mystic. If that didn't kill, the follow-up would.
Yeah, Baiken, another character that can get throw combos, specifically in the corner. Oh, trying to go for the 2D there at round start. Nice little parry to blow up the stroke.
All right, in the corner you go. Yousagi again, but a tech forward beats out the parry. And that's going to be some nice damage to a knockdown. Even the black beat.
Yeah, very nice indeed. Squeezing out so much more extra because of the black beat.
And I love the follow-up to the black beat was a full combo, too. It wasn't even a second black beat. MarlinPie just sick with it.
Oh, here we go. Blitz the other side. Nice parry. Who needs blitz when you have parry, right?
It forces a little fun guessing game, and now not quite dead yet. MarlinPie's going to have to guess and be extra careful here. Finds the jump heavy. There's the parry. The other side, though, avoids it.
Yeah, this is kind of the last opportunity here for MarlinPie. Yeah, just run up throw. MarlinPie was so focused on blocking any potential chip damage with the FD that just immediately got tossed.
Nice Mystic. Big, big read on that defense. Especially because Mystic has gone for a lot of the Yozensus without meter. Just no one's going to tag MarlinPie and force attack. Tamigaishi, nice. Uses the auto guard run to avoid the jump in, but too far away for any kind of knockdown. If an opponent is crouching, the HCL is not going to hit. Makes it very difficult to score a knockdown to set up more pressure.
Oh, trying to chase up to the skies with that JH. No one home.
Counter hit. There you go. Finally gets the stand confirmed. There's the parry, but avoids it with the jump D.
Yeah, that's just good awareness there from MarlinPie. Saw all the parries on the fireball and on the note, and still threw out that jump D knowing they could get over it.
Throw? No, press the button. Mystic getting tagged out by the super. What an air grab. Chance for MarlinPie to close out here, but a dead angle. Keeping Mystic alive.
Mystic just trying to chase down cat and mouse game here. Trying to get MarlinPie with anything solid, and there we go.
Burst? Ooh, there's burst.
Burst
Gotta be a hero.
Gotta watch out for a chemical love. Oh, but it's dead! After trading with the antidepressant skill, goes right in with the JH.
Come out the kabong! Swing that hammer. Oh, nice jump cancel to avoid getting punished. Oh, and a great float there too. Like I said, this is not just Ino doing air dash. These are Ino doing like specific like cancels in the air to float back down and make that descent very tricky.
Yeah, these are hard execution barriers. But MarlinPie, always known as being an execution god, a Marvel vs. Capcom player too at heart.
Okay, catches the backdash. Tamigaishi with the jump S. Very hard to deal with. Mystic trying to bring this round back. Oh, jump dust counter hit. Oh.
Yep, in Dust we trust, Raph.
Get blasted. No meter here, but a good jump out from the throw.
A little bit scrambly, but able to score the overhead. Oh, what are we expecting there? Probably a burst. We held the FD probably to bait out the burst.
I smell a throw here. No, it's a jump dust into the burst bait. Damned if you do, like you said, and damned if you didn't.
But you gotta try. That's the thing. You cannot die with burst. It's the worst thing you can do. But now we have it tied up 1 apiece. MarlinPie versus Mystic. Who's moving on in winner's side? Bro, MarlinPie, you in voice chat there, bro? He's got the mic down and everything.
He's calling back up.
Said, let me open up the PS5 lobby.
He's got like his New York boys. They got them in the Discord call. He's getting a chat up. Look at just the amount of floating, the amount of execution, just these little micro air dashes and floats, and look at this pressure coming out from MarlinPie. I just can't wrap my head around it. What a monster.
Oh, but Mystic is a monster as well with these confirmed. Nice chunk of damage coming out, trying to harass with the Tommy Mats and the JSs.
All right, HCL, but crouches it and goes for the 6P. Very nice. And the air throw, too, to follow it up.
Oh, wow, that was interesting. It looked like MarlinPie was still in blitz, like in the animation, but got the throw.
A little crazy there. And this is the life lead now for MarlinPie into a hard knockdown. And now Mystic's going to have to guess for this round. Beats the cross-up HCL, but a grab has a burst available. Blocks the water seed.
Yeah, just spends to go for the dead angle and scooped out of the skies once again. Just overextended a little bit.
Feels like that was a Yousagi. It whiffed. It didn't work out for the Tiger Knee and got the jump slash.
That makes perfect sense. That had to have probably been what it was there. But Mystic, undeterred, tossing MarlinPie right back into the corner.
Oh, but a 6 heavy to throw OS. AKA, you just do throw and then 6 heavy hits. Okay, air throw right back at you. MarlinPie the awareness, but the Azami gonna catch the anti-air.
Dashing right in. Again with the blitz into the throw. MarlinPie incredibly clean with that.
Yeah, I like that tap blitz. Working really strong, but Mystic still with this huge lead here. Takes the shot. Jump dust. Tommy Matt, all this meter gain spent. MarlinPie finding a knockdown.
Yeah, catching the backdash there too as well. Vertical Chemical Love loops right there in the corner.
Huge damage now. Mystic, nice wake up 6P.
And now final game, final round, Raph, comes down to this. Only one player can stay in winner's side. Gets the dive right on in. Nice little cross up. Burst immediately for Mystic.
Oh, runs right through. Catches the backdash. Good chunk of damage here. Mystic taking the lead. Tommy hits, and there's the burst out from MarlinPie.
And the JS into the JD just gets the knockdown. Third time in a row. Mystic just can't seem to shut down these blitzes at the throw from MarlinPie.
Just a tap blitz, not even charging it up. MarlinPie finding another hit. He's going to get this knockdown, the extension in the mid-screen. Now, time for a huge guess. Wake up super, goes for the low.
Oh, and then the throw, and that's going to be it. MarlinPie, glasses off.
I can't even, where do I put him? Back on the top, getting mixed up by yourself. But insanity. MarlinPie all smiles coming back like, I did that.
That was a good set between those two. Very competitive, but it's not going to be the last we'll see of Mystic in this bracket. Feels like everything he enters, he makes top 8. So I would definitely expect to see him in top 8 losers. But, you know, I mean, looking at what we got coming up next, there is a lot of strong competition, Raph, here at Frosty Faustings this year.
That's the understatement of all time, as just this top 96 has been just top 8 matches, back to back to back. These are players just trying to get the top 24. They haven't even gotten a medal yet. This is how hard they have to work, man.
Looking at all the matches that we have coming up, I feel like we're commentating top 8 right now.
It's okay. We only get, I get to do top 8 later on, so I'm lucky here, right? In a sense. But then anyone else doesn't get to do top 8 as long as you're doing any pool matches or even just this. You feel like it, like you just said. You have that luxury of like, yes.
Yeah, because our next match coming up, Lotus up against Samito Chipp.
The Samito once more? Lotus just getting the Chipp gauntlet?
I know, one up against pattheflip and now having it up against like one of the Chipp gods.
Just having to go against the man who put Chipp on the map across all the different games. Every Guilty Gear. Summit just represents his character to full effect, and it's going to be at the maximum force.
My favorite set ever from this man is his set at Arc Revo against Demendo. That set was incredible. If any of you are maybe like newer Xrd fans that have never watched it, look up Samito versus Demendo at Arc Revo. It is a phenomenal, phenomenal set.
And I asked yesterday, I need to know where that poncho came from, because
crazy.
His fit, his like outfit game this weekend has been immaculate.
It goes insane.
He looks so sick, and here we go. Chipp versus Leo. Summit versus Lotus. This is to get the top 24. Lotus is going to be on their A game and blow Summit up if they want a chance to make this happen.
There we go. Already going. Chipp players just pick the stage on purpose, don't they? Because of the invisibility.
Ooh, Lotusville ready for it. Not helping out Chipp in the slightest. Lotus with the huge lead. Finds the 2S. Going to get the kill just like that. Nice.
And Lotus eating these chips alive here. Doesn't matter if you're a legend. Lotus, the legend killer.
All right, Summit doesn't default to the Alpha Blade, but now it's stuck in this corner here in a tough spot. Off the wall, nice little parry, but an even better Beta Blade.
I like it, trying to send out that Gamma Blade there, a little too far away. Takes the opportunity to put on the invisibility.
It throws good. Into the OTG, gonna set up the teleport mix-up, and just walks up and waits. I like that.
Incredibly smart. Build up enough meter there for the super, but opted not to go for it, right? If it's not gonna kill, no reason to.
And the quake from that, so big. Even though you were under the other side of them, still had a block. But a good lead for Summit right now.
Summit getting the wall stick into the stanky leg, guts crushed.
The best at it in the air. You just watch yourself just get levitated by this man just kicking and punching.
Keep kicking you higher and higher in the air. It's like Iron Fist and Marvel Rivals, bro.
Yeah. That's what we just need, the Chipp Zanuf skin for him just swinging in the air.
Oh my god, that'd be so good. Oh, that knockdown is really good too. Baiting out the reversal.
And you saw like a pause to bait a burst as well. The burst did come out and work out, but man, Summit so aware. And I mean, this is a man that's trained with Tomo Leo. So if anyone knows this match inside and out. But, you know, Lotus on the other hand has the knowledge as well and trying to pay it back in spades.
So watch out for that danger penalty here.
Ooh, nice. Oh, even better, beating the tech button with the crouch heavy.
It's actually crazy to see Leo on the verge of negative penalty. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life.
Yeah, it's a charge character, sure, but he ain't holding it down back.
Oh.
He's not like that.
Right now, though, got to be careful about getting sent to the back of the line here in losers. The Summit catching the run through and going to close out this round. Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah. We thought for a second. We thought.
Despite how good a round Lotus had to start there, Summit just adjusted so quickly. And you saw so many good things there. Like that last little bit of hitting the 5K on the run through, kicking from behind, and then getting a full combo. It's like, Summit, what level of shenanigans are you on right now?
Just always ready to get any confirm. And I feel like whenever Lotus gives Summit this breathing room, we are definitely just putting on the invisibility to make it even more difficult for Lotus to keep track of Chipp.
Oh, try to catch the tech forward with the crouching heavy. Didn't quite work out, though. Lotus getting the corner swap and a big chance here. Now Summit has no burst and barely any meter.
Nice. Beta Blade right on out into the Gamma Blade. Wow, the throw on the tech as well.
Hey, tech buttons will lose to throw. Summit setting that up perfectly. Wrong side, Leo. What are you trying to hit?
Swinging at ghosts. At after images. But another Beta Blade. Get off me. It's not your turn, and that's going to be a round set point.
Point back Gamma Blade. That right in your face. Sending out the homie, and just, it works out. Match point Summit.
Oh, and it's a black beat, too, with the 60.
You ain't matching out a staggered crouch S counter hit into dust. No, sir.
Just sending out the clone, the Gamma Blade to bait out the flash kick. Dominating round right here, right now from Summit.
What a chase down to. No, not even a backdash can save you here.
Ooh, okay, but we're going to get a DP. That'll save us.
Okay, chance with the RC. Okay. Lotus need to activate their elements right now and gets the reset with the dust.
Yeah, this could be a nice chunk of damage trying to bait out the burst there. Just a little too hard. Summit holding on to it for dear life. Knows they're one hit away from closing this out.
Almost has meter here for Super. Not enough yet. Still with the back turn. Nakuna's going to turn that around.
Just chucking them. Into the air throw.
Catch your game.
Oh, and then the burst immediately. But now pressure is coming, and there we go. Reaching for the skies of Sweet Chin music. Summit moves on.
And you saw the mini pop off like, screw this character. Put Leo away. I'm done with it.
But bro, he had that poncho on yesterday too. It is fired.
This is the coziest man in the venue, looking like the sharpest man in the venue.
Absolutely, man. And the matches keep coming. They keep coming, Raph. Oh my
God.
God.
You keep looking left at the schedule, and you're just like flabbergasted. Every time you see it's like, man, that was great. What can top that?
And then boom, we just get another match put up on here. Our next match coming up is going to be Pida, who we saw earlier, but up against someone you may not have seen in quite a while, making their return here. Solstice back out at events. Got to see them a little bit earlier on Strive. They had a big smile on their face. They're happy to be here, and I'm so glad that they have entered Xrd as well.
I'm glad too. I mean, Solstice, one of those players where made a splash with the Strive scene with their Ramlethal, doing so much work, but then brought it back to Xrd and kept the same character, actually committed to playing the same character in 2 different games, drastically different styles of play, and becoming like the preeminent master of Ramlethal in Xrd.
Well, I have to say, at least for Strive, it's Johnny now.
Johnny now. that was the story leading up to the
yes,
Xrd,
it
right?
absolutely was.
Before
absolutely
we got there, yeah. But you're right.
Johnny Stocks rising.
So Johnny Stocks
keep rising.
Up. Yep.
But still sticking out with the Ram here in Xrd. That is definitely where he got his start. He has been such a consistently strong Ram player, a young player as well. So definitely one of the younger Xrd players out here. Love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, like Plus R, this is a battle of like the old guard and the new guard, as people have been so much more accessible in the renaissance of this game, and communities just bringing in a lot of new people to really get into it and learn and grow. So we'll see what Solstice can do against a really strong player representing Czech Republic. You know, again, this is a player that's come from that first generation Xrd with Pida. Again, the Axel at the beginning, moving on to the Raven and being super strong with it. We saw how well they played against Mr. K.
Absolutely, absolutely. And right now we got the live surgery on the stick once again here. I hope that Pida's not running into any stick issues, because this is the second time we've seen them open up their stick.
Yeah, if you're doing that twice every time you come in the stream, for every match, there might be a small snafu here and there.
I heard someone's stick over on Plus R yesterday, whenever they pressed the slash button, it was taking screenshots.
Yeah, I was watching commentary. I was doing commentary, and you just saw the screenshots just flyer up every time. You see how much they were mashing, just...
Oh my God. And then they switched it, and then it started bringing up an on-screen keyboard.
And everyone was just like, oh my God, what is happening? PC setups, please.
That's fire.
So, give it a second here for the quick emergency surgery on the stick so Pida can make sure they're playing without a problem.
Absolutely. Solstice with a clean new haircut, too. That's why I didn't recognize them at first.
Fresh shaved, right? I can see it, too, because there's the layers. Has, like, the fresh little undercut right on top of there.
It is
very
clean.
It's
very clean. Gotta find out who their stylist is. You do your own?
No, I don't do my own.
Oh, I was about to say.
No. My styles need a hint of professional work, and I can't do that myself.
I get that too. I can't cut a mullet, bro.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, trying to figure out what's going on. We are. Oh no, we're not closing up the sticks. Still in it.
Yeah, sorting it out. A little weird, but you know, it happens. That's the hard part about playing fighting games. You got to make sure your equipment's ready to go, and anything can happen to it. And I love seeing Solstice doing all he does with like a high execution character like Ramlethal on a standard stick. You know, in an age of like leverless and a lot of pad players just doing some good work, it's good to see a good old-fashioned, big old chunky stick.
Looks like we're gonna try and test it out here right now, because the back is not on the stick, but we have turned it over. All right, seems like it's working.
The real mix-up. Well, back to the other side. Nope, never mind. Like a turtle on the back of its shell.
All right, Solstice, just go into the combo trials here. Just like the Leo combo trials. That's the Crocs and Socks special, right? The fire color.
Just get paid right quick. Make sure you have it on deck. I love that. Granted, as long as I don't use my setup for a tournament or anything, I don't want people spending my world dollars.
That's true. The hard-earned world dollars. I gotta go. I need to save that for fishing.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand that. I told my wife I was going to the bank. I didn't say which one.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
Yeah, so let's see. We are closing up the controller. I think all the internals are fine. We've got everything situated out, which is good. We want to make sure this match is as, you know, we want to make sure there are no technical difficulties going into this match, because it is going to be a barn burner.
Correct. The Ramlethal versus the Raven. Interesting matchup with Raven again. Some super strong buttons to navigate this neutral. A lot of ways to skip around swords, but also if Solstice is just setting stuff up, can absorb that with the excitement stance, level up the excitement gauge really quick, and just start that party where the neutral can be dominated. So we'll see how well Solstice can navigate this tricky character.
Absolutely. Time to get started here. Wonder if it's going to be a button check. Yeah, it looks like it. Exactly. Got to make sure everything is in order. Especially, you got to do a button check after you perform emergency surgery on your controller right before the match.
And you see how everyone's a little different with how they play. Like, Solstice is the kind of player that flicks their stick. They don't keep a firm grip, right? They're just letting it fly around because that's how they execute going back to neutral. Lickety-split, right?
I'm glad you mentioned that, because one thing I love is I love watching players' hands while they're playing, to see how they hold their stick, how they would put their hand on the buttons as well.
Yeah, we have like Pida with a more traditional grip. Solstice has he's a floater.
Yeah. You know, Japanese players, they don't touch the gate a lot of the time, which is crazy to me. Here we go, Solstice versus Pida immediately. Gonna get that little Rekka series going on. Those Tekken-like strings.
He gets a guaranteed burst punish on the dust, so not too bad spot. Fighting Ram, you're going to get your burst back pretty handily. Nice anti-air into the jump cancel. I like that from Solstice, maximizing damage in a great round.
Yeah, now locked down in the corner, exactly where Solstice wants them. Huge pickup, dominating round there for Solstice, closing out with a perfect. And that's one of the also dangerous things is setting up swords mid-screen. Some of the angles of those can catch Raven if they're being too predictable with the dive.
Yeah. Well, it's a couple good hits, led the way, but finds the needle to slow down, but a double jump from Solstice going to hit into some air dash pressure. Excitement stance, I like it, absorb some swords. Party time.
Oh, goes for the overhead. Solstice was definitely expecting the short stop into the low.
And look at this damage coming out here. Dunk him.
Oh, yep, into a pickup. Gonna hold on to that burst. There's no reason to spend this at all.
And the cautious win just to run up with just the 5P. And a great turnaround for Pida. Again, just manage when you got that early excitement, right? Recognizing that sword is going to come out in neutral, can at least absorb 2 of it, and that's almost max excitement off the gate.
Yeah, 100%. Going to get a nice little chunk of excitement as well from that command grab. Overhead once again. And there we go, mixing the low on the 3rd time.
Right, Orb Central here. More repressure, catches the back dash into a full combo. The burst in the sky. Not going to make its mark. This should be an easy finish there for Pida with the dunk.
Bro, look how happy Raven is.
He's got like pure meme face. It's so weird. No one's enjoying themselves more than him. He is just...
Whether he's winning or losing, he is happy.
All right, nice though. Beating up the excitement stance. Gotta be careful with your Solstice though. What a run through. Having invulnerability on your dash is so criminal.
Absolutely. You just gotta get the timing on it, right? That's the main thing is the timing.
Oh, okay, by the orb. More excitement incoming for Pida, just keeping that gauge raised up.
Yeah, able to score the sweep, though. Means we can run even more looping pressure here. Sweep once again, send up the orb. Dunked.
Just plants Ram in the ground. It's no fair from that distance. Can't even burst away because that wiggly arm is not going to matter. And right now, match point for Pida, just like that against Solstice. Looking a little lost.
Yeah, Solstice was so strong in that first round here. Pida has just made all the right adjustments. And specifically, it's been building up that excitement gauge early on.
Yeah, even there, you saw the Dara will get IB'd into the punish and now run up 5S, just challenging with these long-range buttons right into excitement because they know the scramble's coming, but a challenge here for Solstice.
Yeah, now we're going to be able to set up the swords here in the corner as well. If we get this mix, we win the round. Oh, no, but the burst comes out there for Pida. Didn't wait for the overhead low options.
Right, there's the needle. YRC's aplenty. Everyone's used up their meter. Counter it, though. Solstice going to get those Tekken chains into the corner, finds the dust. Has meter here for the Spinneroonie. Let's see.
Yeah, right. Spinneroonie is the best guts crush in the game, and it's absolutely enough to close out the round.
All right, Solstice alive again. Cats having 9 lives, and Ramlethal's no different here. But Pida, though, Ravens, big brain time. In the corner, though, gotta be careful. So good. Look how much excitement there is there, and swoops out. This is so bad for Solstice.
Yeah, gets the strong confirm as well, putting Solstice right back into the corner. All right, nice escape. And oh no, got caught though. I was gonna say that was a perfect escape having the swords available, but we are just trading corners left and right.
Burst into there. There's the slash into the orb to control the space. The up back and a counter hit sword. No mash out. Big chance for Solstice.
Yeah, gonna go for a coast to coast confirm here. Locked right back down again. Beautiful bait. What a pickup too, Raph. Wow.
Double jump sets up the high orb, maximizing this damage. No burst available. Chipp is on the corner, and Solstice ties it up 1-1. Let's go.
Competitive set here. Solstice, I'm not seeing any kind of ring rust here at all. Looking just as good as the last time that we saw them in tournament.
Oh, absolutely, just insane. How does this, a little scary, a little shaky going through, but Pida a little predictable with the reversals. Let it rip, paid the price, and now Solstice getting tagged round start. Pida first blood.
Right, getting a nice scratch, pushing all the way into the corner.
I want to see a couple of more normal grabs from Pida. I want to see get some pressure and just get some regular throws. There's the gold burst, doesn't make its mark, but a slidey, and now Solstice making some pressure.
Oh, and actually catching Pida, attempting to press there. Yeah, just go for the burst safe route.
Okay, up back, gets caught. Gold burst just to kill one of the orbs, very nice, but still stuck in the situation.
and able to escape from the corner, but does take a little bit of damage as Tax. Nice anti-air.
Oh, misses the grab. Nice jump out. Solstice ready for it, but dashed up 5K anti-air. Actually catches standing. Never mind.
Yeah, that little teleport that Raven has in his dash. So strong. Does it again there, this time with the 5H. Scooped out of the skies. Another slam dunk.
What does an anti-air for Raven? 5 heavy, close kick, 6P. We haven't really seen a 6P there. Counter at 6P going right into the grab, and Pida already big lead.
Set point once again as well. Diving on in, multiple overheads. Yeah, you got to FD out or Raven can land and throw you.
I'll jump back to us. Super good button.
Nice challenge with the 5P Abare. Able to swap sides. Little axe kick for the overhead, but unfortunately wasn't able to confirm off of it.
Nice dash out too. Gets out of jail. Again, leap for Solstice, or actually leap for Pida here. Tough spot. Navigating this neutral. Great chase down.
About 50 meter available, and burst still on Solstice's side.
Nice FD.
Oh,
look at the burst.
Boom, but no punish. Gets the dunk. Dive right in. Overhead connects. And that's going to be it. Pida taking it 2-1. Great showing.
Pida top 24, winner's side. Had it. Then there's the chance again. Running it back.
The USA chance.
He has been formally adopted. He's gonna get his dual citizenship, representing the U.S. with the Raven against a U.S. player shirt.
The Czech Republic of Texas.
Oh, I love it. That's the story we take away from Pida, from Frosties. I love it so much. What a great run from him. I mean, again, making like that deep run plus R and now doing it again in Xrd, looking unstoppable. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's hard. There's only a few players who are really proficient and can play at that highest level in between all these different generations of Guilty Gear. And for the most part, they usually pick 2 generations, right? They're usually either Strive and Xrd or Xrd and plus R. And I mean, it's very difficult to be consistent in all 3 because of how different all 3 are.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know, having not come to the United States for a while, Pida just looks as sharp as ever. And it's a testament to the European scene. You know, they always had a big contingency and a big army for Xrd, but being so many different countries, being more widespread, it wasn't until really rollback came around that they can probably get that play and do more to really hammer it home and just keep players like Pida very sharp. Yeah. So really cool to see that from them. Looking forward to more from them as they try to get to that top 8 a little bit later on.
Yeah, they have been sharp indeed. These next players coming up have been very sharp throughout this bracket as well. Fu versus Moku. We only have a couple of more games coming up in this block, but they are absolute bangers. And the first one is Fu and Moku. Just got to get them up on the stage.
Yeah. Haven't seen Moku yet here, at least for top 96. We'll see what they can do against the one and only Fu, SoCal's finest warrior with the Heihun, doing this magic all throughout. And again, you don't see this character way too often. The ones who really had the best showings always were like Bo-kun and Fu. But Fu's the one that's still holding out the torch for Team Koom.
Absolutely. One of the lone Kooms. It's lonely on top, but you know, Fu's got a good community, a lot of great friends.
Oh, I know, beautiful dude at home, cheering on his boy.
Looks like on the flip side here, Moku going to be bringing in the May.
Moku May, all right, sick. A little more, maybe we saw KTP play a little bit of May.
Yeah.
KTP going to be seeing up shortly. So let's see if that May energy from Moku can hold it down for Team Dolphin Girl. Let's see. I see Answer in the back. We got Strive Kai hanging out there. I see someone with a Zato mask. All right, the cosplayers coming out.
Oh, I don't think that's Strive Kai. That's the casual story mode
casual
outfit
story
Kai,
mode.
the
Okay.
deep cut.
I just saw the long hair. Yeah, long hair, don't care. That's sick.
I like that. I think that's the one where he beats up Soul towards the end of the story. Let's see. We got a button checker. We're going right into it. Looks like the intros are rocking, so this should be the match. Oh, they always cut me off the moment I say the intros are rocking.
They know better, and we're taking it to the dry desert. Mario in the back there trying to get that star for his 120 run.
Oh, man. Axe kick able to connect.
All right, into the blender, but takes the hit and gets out of there. Fu wasn't ready for that to connect. Maybe he wanted to get that vacuum, but gets a grab either way.
Yeah, a little judo toss. Oh, actually went for the blitz shield there on the fireball.
And again, we saw that in MarlinPie's match against Mystic. Tap blitz, basically negating projectiles, letting you get out of that. Super good against characters like this.
Scooped up to the skies with that 2H, set up another orb into the throw. And OTG, not enough to crush the guts. Japanese guts are big here.
Slidey beats out the big ball. Sentences you get it here in 2025.
Big scoops. This is a huge opportunity now for Moku. Gotta watch out though. Fu is sitting on nearly 100 tension. Yeah, it just wakes up with the super, and that's enough for the round.
Big hands go clap. What is the sound of big hands clapping? That's a round for Fu is what it is. The buck to Hayabusa. Go for the jump. Nice IBs from Fu. Even meeting it air to air. I like it.
All right, wake up burst. Yeah, didn't even want to hold on to that Oki there. I respect it, but unfortunately gets sent right back to the same position.
Okay. Overhead, rides the Dolphin. And gets a confirm here in the tech trap with the crouch heavy. That's huge damage. And Senga! I love her failing at Johnny's. I don't think they have that in Stride, which makes it kind of sad.
No, they don't.
Because they gave her Jackhound in Plus R, and then here they has it in Senga, and finds the slide. She just lie on the ground.
I love the animation of this game.
Her face even, just not even expression. She's just like,
Yeah, they gave Johnny back in Senga. They had to take it away from May.
Okay, nice knockdown though. Good burst though. OTG burst from Moku. Just to get a situation, beach ball not helping out, and jump heavy from Haehyun.
Yeah, spiked right back down to the ground. Goes for the Grandpa Viper.
No blitz for you. You got a crouch blitz that.
Oh my god, the giant ball.
Where's the cheese store though?
It's in the ball. The key is stored in the balls, Wrath.
Oh, air throw. The hopscotch into Mr. Dolphin. Good mash out. Into the kill. Yep.
Nice. Sweet chin music.
And that 2P chop. The Haehyun special. And off she goes. Bring her back.
I know.
Strive. Just bring her back in general.
I miss Haehyun. What a cool concept for a character. For all the mecha fans out there.
What's this? The old man robot piloted by like a super powerful lady inside there. It's sick.
Uh-oh, scooped out of the skies. Really quick air throw there from May.
We saw disrespectful throws earlier, but that one where she just goes boing.
Little leapfrog.
Hayabusa. Tech trap? No. Jump slash. What a good button.
All right, just sending out the blue orb.
And every blue orb is met up with a run-up IB. I mean, that's Moku playing the super well. Ooh. That's going to suck in for big damage.
And course corrects this time, right? Last time we saw that attempt. Didn't pull them down low enough behind. Great cross-up, too. Right into another clap behind the back.
And works not enough to finish the job. Another throw. Anything will do here. And it's going to be the overhead.
Getting caught. Fu now sitting at set point here in top 96 winners. Just block on the Totsugeki.
Okay, a little bit of FTE. Counter hit though with the jump heavy. Massive damage incoming with the end. Senga! Getting an overhead kiss yet. We see Fu mash out of those setups, so not too worried here.
Look at all of these just blocks though from Fu. That wrist gauge is getting cranked, so smart for Fu to create some space and reset things.
Tried to blitz the blue ball coming down. Dolphin trade. Not a good trade for Moku in this corner stuck, but used dead angle effectively.
All right, send out blue ball once again, trying to follow it up with the Grandpa Viper. Gets the throw. Heavy orb.
Okay.
Again.
Underhands clap. Nice little launch. Into the extension. The burst not going to work. Not dead yet, but the big orb has the ball incoming. OTG almost had the ball there to get the rest of the gun.
Yeah, so close, so close. But Moku is down to one touch from death. Able to score a hit. Watch out for the burst coming out here for Fu as well.
Dolphin, YRC, there's the burst there. Needs a little bit of chip damage to do it. Impending doom. Nice blitz.
But now nearly at a meter. And wow. Just immediately sniped out of the skies. Fu moves on.
Old man fighting through, making it work against the May. What a battle. Moku was a lot of great moments here and there, but keeping it clutch and solid. Fu does it again and makes top 24 winner's side.
And Fu is just so good at utilizing those orbs to kind of control where he wants you to be on screen, right? That's the whole deal of them. He sends them out, wants you to take to the skies, or wants you to block, and he's thinking about what options he's going to cover depending on what you choose.
Everything there just so aware. Again, so smart, just recognizing so many situations. Moku really contesting that with their own knowledge, playing that so well, denying so much of that pressure, but just wasn't as effective in that second game, and it just broke down despite how close it was to the finish.
Yep.
But still, Moku in loser side will have more chances there, but May can get her revenge in our next match coming up.
Oh yeah, and you said close to the finish. This is going to be the finish for us, Raph. The final set of this block of top 96 is going to be KTP up against Crocs and Socks. So the big heavy hitters, May versus Slayer.
Yeah, and Crocs, just one of the best players we've seen in Xrd. A showman through and through.
100%.
And just will make a fun of it. It's always a good time when you play, right? You just have a blast, even if you get memed on, even if you get hit by the can't block him, burst dead on time.
He is such a fan of burst dead on time. It's funny because he started doing them, and now like every Slayer's like, oh wait, that's fun. I'm just gonna start throwing that out.
Time is a cycle. It just returns. Dead on time. Oh my God, Crocs. Hold up.
What the heck?
Can we get a fire extinguisher on stage? Because this man is looking hot.
What? Where's the bathrobe?
He's getting dandy. He's living up to the character now. But make no mistake.
Oh my
we
God.
know this man, top to bottom, might look sharp, but we know there's Crocs and or socks.
Yeah,
Keeping
right
him
under
warm.
the table, below the camera. We know what's exactly there.
He's just missing like the road goggles and a nice scarf.
You're right.
And he's ready to hop in his jalopy and go for a spin around on this beautiful
He
Saturday.
should be fighting with a pipe in his mouth. Oh, but we're going right into it. No button check needed.
Round start dashboard. And there's the Footloose journey. We're partying now.
Yeah, into the 6P. Crocs putting on classic Slayer pressure here, catching the jump attempt with the 5K. This is a Black Beat 6D.
Bunker buster. Oh, the changeup. But KTP finally finding a little something. Get back down here, old man. It's time for your pressure pill. What a backdash, too, on the Mappa.
Yeah, so incredibly smart, so incredibly smooth with it. And locking down Slayer in the corner, utilizing those dolphins. But, oh, no, got caught trying to mash on the close slash.
All right. Crocs first blood. Takes that first round. KTP, a little bit of life there at the second part of that game. Getting some momentum going. Going to have to start out early, though. All right, counter hit, forced to burst out. There's the beach ball, but a nice walk under with the close slash anti-air.
Sent to the ground. Oh, dash to the other side. Caught KTP holding back or trying to go for a backdash on Wake Up.
I know what time it is.
It's dead on time.
One way or the other, it was coming out to finish the job. I was sniffing either the dash through or find that combo. Crocs looking sharp and got a little book. There's something on the table there.
That's his death note.
Some fine literature, it looks like.
Oh, just goes for the 6P option there. Probably expecting a backdash, right? Backdash is a good option to try and beat It's Late.
OTG burst, no good. Big damage incoming as Crocs in full control. Nice backdash though from KTP. Finds the jump 2H for the jump out from Crocs.
Yeah, beautiful escape there, utilizing that J2K. KTP, good catch. Keep the Crocs locked down. Big confirm here into the knockdown.
Oh, massive
Senka.
damage too. You gonna burst? No, okay, not yet. We're holding it for that. You know why.
Oh my God, you're dead.
I want to say, you're not gonna burst a dolphin. There's one thing you have in mind. Full meter, dead on time, RC into oops.
And that puts Crocs at set point now, trying to speed run against KTP. Nice Mappa Hutch to escape from the corner into a scoop.
And then dash through, gets the cross up. Crocs looking extra sharp, gets the low, damage is piling on.
Got a little tap blitz. Following up with a dolphin here too. Set up once again. But to the skies, 2S anti-air rare.
Almost had a small extension. KTP in the last legs, cross under.
Oh, and the burst coming out from KTP, still alive, blocks the Mappa.
Chance, huge damage here with the RC. Dolphins there, there's the blitz and the close slash. Crocs and Socks. Looking dapper, looking clean, making short work of KTP, makes it to top 24. Look at that movement on the hand, the roll up on the controller.
Yeah, so smooth with it.
He's got
the backyard.
We have the mook. We got the book of the game. He's a student of the game, making it count.
Very studious. He's dressed like he's ready for a job appointment, you know?
Oh, what a match. And what a way to end this top 96 block. That was stellar through and through with all these amazing players, variety, matchups, and just absolute fun.
Absolute joy, for sure, and a pleasure to do it with you as well, Raph. I will be watching when you are up there for top 8, but make sure not to go anywhere because there's going to be more Frosty Faustings coming after a short ad break. We'll see you all later.